Welcome back to the channel, United fans. Police car light big news coming out of Old Trafford today. Ruben Amorim has been given a key message about Man Utd stars. Chido Obi's promotion is shaking things up. Plus, a £40 million move for Mateta and a new explosive signing from Portugal. Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe for all things Manchester United. Exclusive. Ruben Amorim told to give Man Utd stars same treatment as Paul Scholes and Ryan Giggs got. Dimitar Berbatov has urged Ruben Amorim to confide in his senior players amid Manchester United struggles, much like Sir Alex Ferguson did with Paul Scholes and Ryan Giggs. The 40-year-old has found positive results hard to come by since his arrival at Old Trafford in November. United's 1-1 draw with Real Sociedad in the Europa League on Thursday followed their FA Cup fifth-round penalty elimination at the hands of Fulham at the Theatre of Dreams. Amorim's tactical philosophy significantly contrasts the way Erik ten Hag set his team up, as the Portuguese boss admitted early in his reign that his team would suffer heavily before their fortunes changed. The ex-Sporting Lisbon manager has stayed true to his style of play despite suffering 8 defeats in his first 16 Premier League games and being knocked out of both domestic cup competitions. Berbatov, who was recently announced as the European brand ambassador for LiveScore, won 2 league titles in his 4 years in Manchester and admitted that while he respects Amorim's stubbornness, he must adapt in times of turmoil. Speaking exclusively to Mirror Football, the 44-year-old said, "This is adaptation, and sometimes when you're in a difficult situation like United are right now, you see what you're doing is not working and probably not going to work if you continue to do it because the players who you have at your disposal are not right for that system. If you continue to do the same thing all the time and you produce the same negative result, you're just doing the same thing over and over again, while expecting different results." Berbatov spoke about his experiences playing under Ferguson and how the Scotsman used to pick the brains of his senior players when discussing an upcoming match. He insisted that it was something Amorim could do with the experienced stars in the dressing room. "So then maybe you speak with your players, maybe you have your senior players come to you like we've done in the past with United," the former striker said. "The senior players can go to the boss and say, 'Look, boss, we want to do the best for the team for you, we're going to play for you, but let's try to see if we can change something here and there so you can get the best out of us.' So that conversation between the players and the manager is a two-way street. There is no shame to go and ask your senior players, because they can help you, like Sir Alex used to do to Giggsy and Scholesy by asking them." Manchester United are facing unexpected consequence of Chido Obi promotion to first team. Manchester United under 18s secured a comeback win without Chido Obi on Saturday afternoon. Obi has been promoted to the first-team squad in the last few weeks and the U18s haven't looked as clinical, but they won 3-2 against Derby after scoring 2 goals in the second half. The U18s are attempting to defend their league title this season and they were trailing 2-1 at the break against Derby away from home, seemingly missing the presence of Obi up front. However, Gabriel Biancheri equalized with just over 20 minutes remaining, and United were awarded a penalty shortly after that, which James Scanlon converted to win the game. The U18s found a way to win to send themselves to the top of the league, although rivals Manchester City are just a point behind United and they have a game in hand to play. Adam Lawrence's side are set to take the league campaign to the final day and they are hoping to win the Youth Cup, but Obi might have to be involved for that trophy to be claimed. Obi has scored 7 goals in the Youth Cup this term, and he missed the U18s clash against Arsenal in the quarterfinals because he was needed in the first-team squad. The U18s won 3-2 against Arsenal in extra time and will face either Aston Villa or Plymouth Argyle in the semi-finals. United will decide whether Obi is permitted to feature in that clash, and academy staff will feel they will have a better chance of winning the Youth Cup with the 17-year-old in the team. United have won the Youth Cup 11 more than other side, and they have brushed aside Coventry City, Preston North End, Chelsea and Arsenal on the way to the semi-finals. After beating Arsenal, Lawrence spoke to the Manchester Evening News and said, "I think to be able to come back twice in a game like this and win it extra time, it's really special. What we do know about the boys is it's not an accident in terms of the attitude that we see every day and their mentality toward getting better and improving. They have history at being strong in the latter stages. We always felt we could score and have that moment, but there's always a chance it doesn't quite happen. I thought they showed character. We felt we had the game under good control. Arsenal were set up in a way tonight and were well coached. They had a clear idea of what they wanted to do, and they were a main threat in those transition moments, mainly through the boy Dowman and some of their attacking players. It was about being really extreme with the control we had, making more passes, managing the spaces and attacking when it was really obvious. If you just attack every time you get it or leave the game too open, it ends up getting a bit basketball-like, so we tried to manage it. He continued, if it ended up being that way, City in the final, that would be great because we'd be in the final, but we have a big game before we get there. Transfer rumors. News. Man United £40 million move for Mateta. Manchester United have reportedly opened talks with Crystal Palace for Jean-Philippe Mateta, while Joe Bellingham has also been linked with a move to Old Trafford. Join us for the latest transfer news, rumors and gossip from around the globe. Trending rumors. Manchester United have been informed that it will cost the club £40 million to sign Crystal Palace striker Jean-Philippe Mateta this summer, according to the Daily Mirror. The French forward has attracted the attention of United's hierarchy by following his breakout 2023-24 season with another 15 goals this campaign. Talks are already underway between the two clubs, although it is thought that United coach Ruben Amorim first needs to generate funds before a move for Mateta can be made. The likes of Kobbie Mainoo, Rasmus Højlund and Alejandro Garnacho have all been linked with moves away from Old Trafford in recent weeks. Manchester United are one of several Premier League sides tracking Sunderland midfielder Joe Bellingham, the Daily Mail has revealed. The England under-21 international, the younger brother of Real Madrid star Jude, has many top-flight admirers heading into the summer transfer window and could well be on the move if Sunderland failed to gain promotion. As well as United, Tottenham Hotspur, Arsenal and Brentford have all been mooted as possible landing spots for Bellingham, who has been a standout performer in the Championship with 4 goals and 3 assists this campaign. Chelsea are monitoring the situation of David Hanko at Feyenoord amid reported interest from Tottenham and Juventus, according to Team Talk. The centre-back was the subject of strong Serie A interest in January and is said to be enticed by the prospect of moving to Juve. However, Hanko is yet to make a final decision on where he will play his club football next season. Feyenoord will seek a fee in excess of €50 million for the 27-year-old this summer. West Ham United have established contact with striker Tammy Abraham's representatives, Calciomercato reports. The 27-year-old, who is on loan at AC Milan from AS Roma, is also wanted by Wolverhampton Wanderers and Everton. Abraham is said to be open to the idea of returning to the Premier League after Milan declined the opportunity to sign him permanently. The England international has played 21 times in Serie A this season, scoring twice. Eintracht Frankfurt are interested in signing TSG Hoffenheim midfielder Anton Stock, according to Florian Plettenberg. While Die Krejcgauer would like to keep hold of him this summer, the club would also be willing to sanction a transfer for the right fee. Stock is under contract at Hoffenheim until 2027 but could be available for around €20 million once the transfer market reopens. Alongside Eintracht, several other Bundesliga clubs are thought to be keen on signing the former Mainz star. Man United working on signing of explosive new target who's thriving in Portugal. Manchester United are sounding out alternatives to Sporting CP's Giovanni Quenda and are interested in Braga star Roger Fernandes. As per a report, Man United are searching for a new right wing-back who can shine in Ruben Amorim's 3-4-2-1 formation. Amorim has used several different players in the position this campaign but does not have a specialist who truly matches his tactics. Alejandro Garnacho would rather play as a winger. Diogo Dalot lacks threat in the final third, while Noussair Mazraoui is better on the right side of the back three. United have identified Quenda as a target for the summer and have held talks with Sporting to try and reunite him with Amorim. It was recently claimed that United have agreed personal terms with Quenda, but Team Talk understands that is not the case just yet. According to journalist Graham Bailey, United officials are concerned that the 17-year-old might prove to be too expensive to sign. As such, the Red Devils have landed on another Primera Liga wide man as a different solution, in Fernandes. He is 2 years older than Quenda and also has a very bright future ahead of him. This season, Fernandes has notched 5 goals and 5 assists in 44 appearances across all competitions. Quenda, in comparison, has managed 2 goals and 7 assists in 42 games. Bailey, who has provided his inside knowledge to United in Focus, has revealed that United are doing work to see if they can sign Fernandes. The Guinea-Bissau international has a contract with Braga that runs until June 2028 and includes a €40 million, £33 million, $51.6 million exit clause. But if United are considering Fernandes as a cheaper alternative to Quenda, then they clearly feel they can sign him for less than £33 million. New Man United target is an exciting talent. Fernandes is similar to Quenda, both in terms of how he plays and which positions he mainly operates in. The youngster is versatile and has impressed as either a right wing-back or right winger. Total Football Analysis describe him as an explosive player who specializes in 1-versus-1 situations. Fernandes is pacey and also has outstanding vision, which allows him to regularly put precise crosses into the box. If United fail to sign Quenda this summer, then Fernandes could end up being a great alternative. Man United transfers. Striker talks. Amorim'S sack latest. Meanwhile, reports in France claim that United have opened dialogue with Crystal Palace over Jean-Philippe Mateta. Palace want £40 million for the striker, who could replace Rasmus Højlund at Old Trafford. Numerous reports have suggested Amorim will get closer to the sack if United keep dropping points. But a reporter has claimed that Ineos are so desperate not to get another big decision wrong that they will stick with the Portuguese.